Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me for this week's mindfulness practice. My name is Leanna. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to my channel. If you've been here for quite some time, thank you for coming back. This week, I wanted to draw in the concept of tapas into our asana practice. So if you're not familiar, it's one of the niyamas, and the yamas and niyamas are essentially the guiding principles of yoga. So this framework that you can live within to keep yourself on that yogic path, that yogic journey. Tapas is specifically about inner fire, discipline, willpower, and how can that translate in our asana practice? We can offer repetition and also engage more fiery postures for our inner core. And as we continue to repeat certain sequences, that builds consistency. And that consistency builds discipline. And that discipline inevitably leads to growth and transformation. So, of course, this concept of tapas can surely be taken off of our mats as well into the rest of our lives. So, again, bringing in that concept of that balance between effort and ease, that, challenge and that discipline around not pushing too far past your limits and knowing when to pull back. And it's not so much about being lazy or not challenging yourself, but just realizing when you have hit your limits and then finding that balance. So that's as much a part of the discipline as the repetition is a part of the discipline. Really, this practice, I want this to be a reminder for you that through repetition, through consistency, we build up our discipline, our habits, and that inevitably leads to that growth and transformation. So I hope you enjoy this short and more fiery sequence. It is definitely more designed towards the intermediate yogi, a more power vinyasa style yoga practice. So someone that is familiar with more of the postures so that we can move more intensely through that repetition. But of course, as always, please take this as you please and listen to your body. Let's get started. We are going to get started just in a seated position. You can come to sit on your shins, or you can cross your legs out in front of you and sit on your sit bones. Whichever shape you find yourself in, start to close down the eyes, lengthen the crown of the head to the sky, relax the shoulders down your back. Take a moment to check in. How is the body feeling in this moment? How's it showing up for you today? How's the energy? How's the breath? Taking note of any areas that are more open, any areas that are more closed. And bringing that awareness so that as we move and breathe throughout our practice, we can use that breath to expand in areas of openness and release tension in areas that are a little bit more stickier, closed off. And we'll start to breathe here together. Let's draw in a deep breath in through the nose and release with a sigh. Let's take another deep breath in and a long breath out. Let's take another deep breath here. And relaxing on that exhale. Good. Now finding a cadence and rhythm of that breath that feels supportive for you here today. One that you can take with you throughout your practice. And then we'll take a moment here to set an intention. Asking yourself what brought you here today to your mats. What you need for this next little bit of time together. If you have nothing at the forefront of your mind, perhaps it's just simply to be here present in the consistency and challenge to create discipline that'll lead to growth. So I am present in this challenge to find discipline. And breathing that intention in, take a deep breath in. And release with a sigh. Gently flutter open the eyes when you're ready. I hope you all have a wonderful flow. We'll roll over the knees, coming to a tabletop position. And we'll start to move through some cat-cow. So using your breath, as you inhale, that belly drops, tailbone and gaze lifts to the sky. And on that exhale, you push the ground away as you tuck the navel and chin. Inhale, we come back to that cow pose, arching the back. Exhale, curl the spine as you push the ground away, finding cat. Let's move through a few more rounds here at your own pace, moving at your own rhythm. And I invite you to welcome in any other movements along the way. Maybe you twist side to side, maybe those hips sit back or lunge forward. Let's take 2 more rounds wherever you are. Good. And coming back to neutral ground, down through those palms, tuck the toes under, slight tuck of the navel, dome of the upper back. Take a deep breath in. On that exhale, push the ground away as you lift those knees an inch or 2 off the ground, coming to a hovering table. Good, continuing to hold here. Starting to feel that core fire on. Take a deep breath in, continue to push the ground away. Stay for the exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Doing whatever you need here to land in this shape. Maybe it's pedaling out through the toes or the heels rather. Maybe a gentle twist side to side. Really landing here in this posture, continuing to lift your tailbone to the sky as you're melting your chest and belly towards your thighs. Let's find 2 more rounds of breath before settling in stillness. Last round. And we settle on that exhale. On that next breath in, we roll through the spine as we come forward into our high plank. On that exhale, come back to that hovering table as you push the hips back towards your heels and up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Take another plank wave here, rolling forward, coming to that hovering table, arch the spine like cow, sit the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Let's do 3 more plank waves here. Rolling forward, moving at your own pace with your breath. Slowly warming up through the shoulders, rolling up through the spine. Let's take 1 more round. And landing in your downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. On the next breath in, right toes reach tall, 3-legged. We squeeze the knee to our right tricep. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, we reach. Knee to left tricep, we open to fallen triangle. Left arm reaches tall, deep breath in. Land that hand, right leg kicks back. And we step through for that high crescent lunge. Find your foundation, reaching tall and landing on that exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cactus those arms as you tap the knee down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. 2 more rounds. Last round. Good, we take an inhale in our high crescent. Exhale, frame your front foot, step back, and move through chaturanga. Finding your back bend on your inhale. On that exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes reach tall. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, we reach. Knee to nose. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, knee to right tricep, fall in triangle, right arm reaches, deep breath in. Plant that hand, left leg draws tall. Exhale, we step through, high crescent lunge. Landing on that exhale. Take a deep breath in. Cactus those arms, tap the knee. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. 2 more rounds. Last round. Inhale to your high crescent. Frame your front foot, step back, vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Finding 3 slow breaths. Last breath. Next inhale, right toes draw tall. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, we reach. Knee to nose. Inhale, we reach. Fall in triangle, we open up to the left. Deep breath in. We land that hand, right leg tall. Exhale, squeeze that knee forward and we rise on that inhale for high crescent. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, tap the knee. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. 1 more round. Deep breath in, high crescent. We frame that front foot, runner's lunge. Turn the toes to the long left edge of our mat. Land on our forward fold. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we fall. Inhale, we reach tall, coming into our goddess squat. Toes point outwards, knees point outwards. We cactus those arms. Inhale, we lift slightly out of our squat, reaching tall. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Find 3 more pulses. 2. Last one. Interlace the hands at the base of your neck, holding that squat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we lean right. Inhale, back through center. Squeeze through the obliques, lean left. Back through center. Exhale, right. Back through center. Exhale, left. Back through center. Exhale, right. Back through center. Exhale, left. Back through center, we reach tall out of the squat. Exhale, we lunge back down. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we fold forward. Walk to the back edge of your mat, framing your left foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step that foot back, move through your flow. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Next inhale, left toes reach tall. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, we reach. Knee to nose. Inhale, we reach. Knee to right tricep, fall in triangle, right arm reaches. We plant that hand, left leg tall, deep breath in. We step that foot through. Inhale, we rise to our high crescent. We land on that exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, we cactus those arms, tap the knee. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. 2 more rounds. Last round. Deep breath in, high crescent. Runner's lunge, reframe that front foot. Turn to the long edge side of our mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we fold. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, we lift up to the sky. Find that goddess on that exhale. Toes point outwards, knees point outwards. We cactus those arms together. Deep breath in, we lift out of the posture. Exhale, we squat down, squeeze those arms. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we squeeze and lower. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we lower. One more here. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we lower. Holding here, interlace those hands at the base of your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze left, lower elbow to knee. Inhale, back through center. We go right, continuing these oblique crunches. We go left, back through center. We go right, 3 more times to each side. Left, right, moving with your breath. Last round. Come back through center, lift tall. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. And we fold over our legs, frame our right foot back to the top of our mat. Deep breath in. We step that foot back, chaturanga. Finding your back bend. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Jump through or lower to the shins to come down to a seat. Legs reach out in front of us, hip distance apart. Soles of the feet planted. Arms reach forward, we tuck the navel in, deep breath in. Slowly lower for a count of 5, 4, tucking the navel, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder blades meet the ground, back of the head meets the ground. We plant those hands by our side, step those feet in a little closer, ground down through the feet, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips to the sky for bridge pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, slowly lower back down, hips meet the ground last. Right away we bend through those knees, shins come parallel with the mat. Flexing those toes towards your face, hands stay planted by their side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, that right heel taps down. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, we drop the left. Back through center. We go right. Back through center. We go left. Find 3 more rounds. Continuing to push the lower back into the mat. Engaging that core. Lightly tapping those heels. Really good work. 1 last round to each side. Those feet plant. We lift up, finding bridge pose, stretching out through the abdomen. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly lower, hips meet the ground last. Really good. Legs come back to parallel, bent knees, shins parallel with the ground. This time interlacing the hands at the base of your spine, coming into bicycle crunches. So deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Deep breath in through center. Left elbow to right. Inhale, back through center. We turn to the left. Back through center. Left elbow to right. Back through center. Right elbow to left. Good. Let's take 3 more rounds to each side. Continuing to breathe. Really good work. Last round here. Shoulder blades lower, head lowers. We plant feet down, hands rest by our side. Lift to bridge pose. Maybe the elbows or shoulders roll under this time, interlacing the fingers. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another round of breath. One last inhale. And slowly lower back down, hips meet the ground last. Good. Leg or feet will come back distance apart. Let the knees fall inwards. Constructive rest. Arms come out into a cactus shape or a T by our side. And let's windshield wiper those knees left to right. Letting that go. Next time your knees fall to the right, letting them stay. You may hook that right heel over that left thigh as long as it's not resting on the knee joint. Gaze may turn to the left. Nice little supine twist, but also a stretch along the front of that left hip, flexing those toes. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in, long breath out. Unhooking that heel if you have it. Knees draw back through center. We wash them left to right. And then the next time the heels, or the legs rather, fall to the left, letting them stay splayed, flexing those toes. You might choose to hook that left heel over the right thigh as long as it's not on the knee joint. And that gaze may fall to the right. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. 2 more rounds just like that. Last round. And hucking that heel if you have it. Wash the knees left to right, letting that go. And we'll hug our knees into our chest, curl our nose towards our knees, wrapping ourselves into a tight ball. Gentle rock side to side. We'll take a happy baby. Push the feet to the sky. Rock side to side, opening up through the backs of the legs. Gentle massage of that lower back. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more deep breath in. And on that exhale, falling into your final resting shape, Shavasana. Legs can come long. Left hand can rest over your heart, right on your belly. Or arms can rest down by your side. Just find a moment here to ground, to let the breath completely settle, to come back into that intention. A moment of rest to close down our practice. So letting go of that effort here, feeling that consistency and that repetition, the effort that brought forward, start to dissipate throughout the body. As you now fall out of effort and into ease. And you might choose here to hold focus on your breath, counting in for 5 and exhaling for 5. To hold yourself here present in the space, finding that discipline for these last couple minutes of your practice. Landing heavy here on your back bodies, and I will guide you back to the space when the time is right. Really slowly, starting to draw that breath in a little deeper if you let it go by, wiggling the fingers and toes, bringing in small movements one by one, eventually hugging those knees into your chest. And you roll into fetal position on your favorite side, resting there for a moment. And lifting yourself up to a tall seat where we started our practice. Eyes can remain closed if that's comfortable for you. We'll bring our hands to prayer, lifting the crown of our head to the sky, relaxing those shoulders, lengthening through the spine, and grounding down through those sit bones. Feeling that inner fire, that discipline, that willpower that you found throughout your practice as we moved through that repetitive sequence, that fiery sequence. Can you take that discipline that you found here on your mats, that challenge between effort and ease, with you off of your mats as you leave your practice today? And I hope you feel good. I hope this felt nice in the body. And find gratitude for making the time to show up here today for your practice, to move, to breathe, to connect. And we'll find gratitude together for all the past teachings and practices that have come before us, and for this ability for us to connect together. Thank you so much for trusting me and guiding me through your practice today. May the love enlighten me shine through to the love enlighten you. I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this tapas flow. And please do leave me a comment letting me know how you're feeling. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.